As most of you know, I am a tremendous, huge Met fan. Only made better by the acquisition of the Mets by Steve and Alex Cohen. Great, generous people. I'm also happy to let you know that after 59 years of dormancy, we are resurrecting the Queens Chamber of Commerce New York Mets Booster Club with an event at Citi Field on March 28th. There are many reasons to celebrate Eric Adams as our mayor of New York City, and from a business perspective, as he says all the time, he gets it, and he gets stuff done. I also want to share with my fellow unique Queens supporters and residents that Eric Adams is the first mayor since the founding of the Mets to be a fan. Every other mayor, Giuliani wasn't a bad mayor, but always Mr. Yankee. Couldn't stand it. Made my blood boil. De Blasio was a Red Sox fan. And now we got Mayor Adams here. It's all good. So while Brooklyn has claimed him as a borough president, we all know he was born and raised nearby here in Jamaica. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm happy to present and announce your mayor and mine, the Honorable Eric Adams, Mayor of New York City.
Really want to thank you. Hold on, don't leave yet. Don't leave yet.
Are you getting the
Throughout the campaign, you know, you have been just an unbelievable common sense leader. I just want to personally thank you. You know, just you know, what people don't exist anymore. And they're with you through everything. You throughout the nights, most difficult times. You send me a text, you communicate. And you're just a great New Yorker, and I really appreciate it so much. And you know, I say this over and over again, and I really want you to understand this, that you do not stand for me, I stand for you. I'm here to serve you. I'm not here to deify myself as the mayor of the city. I'm a servant, and I'm committed to serving those who are from Queens. You know, my brother Bernie, who used to be a sergeant in community affairs. Both of us, we committed our lives to protecting the children and families of the city. And today, as we acknowledge the continuation of celebration of St. Patrick's Day, when I was in Ireland a few years ago, probably around about 20 years ago, I met a gentleman who just really put me on this journey of studying the Irish people and how proud the Irish people are. And something I learned in Ireland is how important the family name is. And you never do anything that's going to tarnish the family name because it will follow through generations. And how similar it was to our family, the Adams family that we knew we came from Alabama. And the family name meant everything to us. But there's a lot more similarities. There's the similarities of the colonialism and the persecution of protecting your home and your country, of coming here to America to pursue the American dream and traveling across the waters in very just draconian conditions and coming here and being treated with a level of disrespect and disdain, but just for following your commitment and dedication. And many of the young people don't know it. Many of the young people of Irish ancestry, they look at where we are now and believe this is what America has always been. And I just really call on them to speak to some of their great-grandparents and their grandparents and hear the real stories of what it meant to be Irish in America. And America is like the soup guy on Seinfeld. It insults you until you demand to sit at the table. And that's what you did. You became members of the FDNY, the members of the law enforcement community. You became attorneys, engineers, and you show that you are very much part of the American dream. And that is who we are as a country. I say it over and over again. There's no place on the globe where dream is attached to its name. There's no German dream, Polish dream, Japanese dream, but damn it, there's an American dream, and it means something, and it stands for something. And I personally believe that dream is being challenged. And it's almost a Trojan horse type battle that we are fighting. Outside entities have snuck in to our society, and it is eroding this entire country. I worried about America so much. And when you look at it, China is allowing TikTok forms of social media to be shown in America that they won't show in their own country. Our children are starting their days walking past cannabis shops, buying gummy bears laced with cannabis and sitting inside a classroom and trying to learn. Our young girls define themselves by what's on social media, and they're going through a state of depression because how they see themselves and how their views. Suicides are on the increase. Even 9-year-olds are talking about committing suicide. We're willing to talk about cannabis in school, but not Christ. We are losing our country. We're losing our country. And I have a maladjusted personality. I'm not going to adjust to the dysfunctionality of a country that's better than what we're seeing all across, not only New York, but across the entire globe. We have to regain our country and the basic principles that I believe are needed so that we continue to be the leaders that we've always been. America has always been where great things have come from because we came from different shores to participate in what's great about America. And that is where we are right now. And so I'm calling on all of us to refocus ourselves and not allow ourselves to be embarrassed for standing up for what is right. We've been yelled down, screamed at, finger pointed. We've allowed the numerical minority that have anti-American views to make us feel afraid of who we are. Well, not me. Not me. I know who I am. I know what allowed me to become mayor. And in your ancestry, you know what allowed you to come here today and celebrate St. Patrick's Day and the pride of the Irish people and what you stand for and what you represent. Your values are my values. Your values are the values of those who came from South America, Central America, of those who came from parts of other countries, from Japan, from China. We all came here to pursue one thing, that's the American dream. You look under the fingernail of every ethnic group, you'll see the dirt and grime of climbing up the mountain one hand at a time to say, we are Americans. So I thank you for allowing me to come in here today. Thank you very much.